Okay, I'm recording. We are here with the bonus stream for Hank game. I don't know what I'm doing at this computer. We have notes and information from Arya, who was very, very kind, and data mined the game. So I was trying to find a nicer way to word that, but no, that's just true. So what do we have to do? Our first step is to go to a box in Prometheus server room. It looks like there's a lot of electronic equipment in here. I'd better not touch it. I don't know what I'd do with it. Good start, good start. Oh, I don't think we can do that just yet, actually. Hold on. Remember, this game is esoteric as hell. Hey, Hank. Herzing. Prometheus. I think we have to do that.
So...
Because obviously, once you've got the time limit, this... Hi, robot. Some of the secrets in this game are mean. Unironically, main reason I want to get them is just because they're so incredibly, impressively dickish. Oh no, why Prometheus? I'm not here for anything that'll threaten you. This box is full of electronic equipment. Maybe something in it could stop Prometheus. Wait, rectangular thing? Right. Now, where can I use this? I don't know which one it's supposed to be. Wait, what? Choose the correct item and use any computer to find a file with this password. Black stick. Why are there 4? Why does only one of them do? Right, now where can I use this? Fuck's sake. Hey Rod, I put those documents you asked me to archive on this drive and zipped them up. Since you've asked for them to be kept away from Prometheus, I've added in a password that you'll need to use in order to unzip the file. Allied Master Computer. There's not even any point noting that down. You don't get to see these when you have to input these. Allied Master Computer. I don't need to write that down. Arya wrote it down for me. Allied Master Computer. Make sure that you delete this file after you've memorized it, so that nobody else can unzip the archive. That being said, you know that you can just open them on a laptop at home and they'll be safe, right? If you run into any issues with them that aren't, I forgot the password, I'll deal with them once I'm back, but I don't think there should be any. See you in 2 weeks. I hope you and the rest of the team have a great time while I'm gone. And we've got an even more fun one here, where I get to remember how the hell do any of this nonsense. I think it was Kieran's room? Messaging. Yeah. If he's only gone to bed now, what time is it? Okay, let me screenshot this real quick. This is nonsense, by the way. Okay. Then, we have to log on to the Prometheus computer. You'll know that we don't have really anything to do there yet. Yeah. K C R M Z E S N P X D. Yeah. Into the terminal where we type list decrypt codes. Why? Anyway, those are our 2 secret. You know what? Since I'm in here anyway. How are you supposed to figure this out without data mining? I have no idea what sort of person... Reminder, I checked list history in that one, and that would have been a good way for them to give you that hint, and it gave me nothing. I have no idea how you're ever supposed to find these. Entirely because you're panicking from the time limit, right? The thing is, I'm gonna... Unlike the actual ending, where I'm like, oh, how are you meant to find this? As a point of criticism, I'm gonna let them have their secrets. I don't necessarily like it when secrets are really esoteric and hard to find, but I respect that a lot of people do. And I respect that a lot of game developers are trying to recreate their own Legendary Giant scenario. You know, they're trying to make it so that they've got their own Regice, Regirock, Registeel moment. Pokemon Fool's Gold's dev was full of that stuff, and I hated all of it. Oh, I'm not going to release information, and on my wiki, half the things just say it's a secret. It's like, I hate that! I hate that! But, yeah. No way to tell it's the black stick, as far as I can tell. At least there's only 4 items to guess. The worst thing about that is, you have to check the box, you have to pick the right item, and if you pick the wrong item, there's no indication you've used the wrong item, because everything you can possibly interact with won't say anything. 40 pretty, 20 pretty. My name is 20 Yards. I'm yardsing it. I got to see 20 earlier today, it was awesome. He said several times that he was yardsing it. It's become something. There was a point, actually, I did my fake... Why shut down the computer? Because I have to get an ending to put these secrets in. This seemed like the easiest one to do. Because either I waste the time and I get the Chone ending, or I successfully shut it down and I get the Bad Bitch Susan ending. But yeah, there was a point when I did an impression of 20, and he did it back, and then he just started doing it instead of his regular voice, and I was like, you're doing that, and he was like, oh no. I just flipped all the breakers in the testing room. I couldn't remember all the endings. Oh, I got to see Bad Bitch Susan there for a whole second. Did you enjoy? There are further secrets to uncover. Okay. Allied Master Computer. And Shodan. Okay. Bad Bitch Susan today, I can go to bed now. Well, we're pretty much done with this. 3. Acheron from Roderick.
Acheron, as discussed briefly in today's project planning meeting, I believe that we should expand the scope of Project Susan and begin creating a new artificial intelligence to be used for the core functionality that the project is intended for, as opposed to using Prometheus. Aside from concerns as to whether Prometheus' soul, or whatever equivalent he may have, would even be sufficient for the end process of the project, there's also the fact that the project will inevitably destroy whatever soul is used in the final performance. Prometheus is an important part of Koios, and I think that we would all be lying if we said that we saw him as a mere machine. Why should we violate a consciousness that we've all grown fond of? While my team will likely complain, it shouldn't be difficult for me to come up with reasons as to why we need to develop a new intellect, and we should have sufficient budget to develop it for at least the remainder of the fiscal year. Should the scope look to be more work than it's worth, I'll happily cancel it and proceed with the initial plan, but I honestly believe that this is the best move for Koios to make, both for the end goal of the project and from a moral standpoint. Please let me know your thoughts and we can discuss further. Roderick Herzog.
So, this one's tragic because it kind of explains a lot of why Susan didn't have basic information about things like fire extinguishers. She was made to be destroyed. She was made to be alive so that she could be ripped apart. Secret 4. Nicolette Deschamps. Nicolette has been blocked from installing the following plugins and programs. Ensure that she does not find a new way to acquire them or their equivalents. Tarot, reading the cards. Daily horoscope, Horoscope Daily, Message Block, Everyday Horoscope, Tune Search, Message Wall, Message Fortress, Silver Shield, block unwanted messages, Permission Breaker, Admin Grant, gain admin access, Skeleton Keyed. Roderick Hertzing. None of his team seem to have recognised the modifications he made to the arcade machine which allowed him to generate such a high score. The action may imply untrustworthiness from him. Monitor for future actions, and ensure that he does not challenge anyone important to an arcade game competition. Sigurd Bairdson. Private messaging between himself and his wife indicates that his list of favourite television shows consists of the following: Lake 7, The Sopranos, The Prisoner, Hunter x Hunker, Kolchak the Night Stalker. Is there significance to this list? Must investigate further. Linnea Jensdottir. No notable activity worth flagging. However, a series of private messages to her husband indicated that her favourite cosplay to make for him was of Adam Jensen, but her favourite for him to wear is cars. What could this mean? Heating kits. Recently requested the option to work from home for 2 days of his choice per week. While his productivity has appeared to be notably stronger on those days, his initial request is suspicious. Continue monitoring and take advantage of any reasons to revert his request in future. And Secret 5, which unlocks when you get the other ones. Thank you. If you're reading this, then you've unlocked all the post-game secrets, which means that you're probably paying enough attention during the game to have seen almost everything that it has to offer. Or you just looked up the secrets online, whatever. That's what I'm here for. That means that you've made it to the end of the game, for which I can only really say one thing. Thank you! I hope that you've enjoyed this experience and that Susan's story has resonated with you. If not, then thank you for sticking with it this far regardless, and I hope that the next game I make is one that you enjoy more. Although I also won't tell anyone if you decide not to play it. While you're allowed to take your own message from the game, the main one that I wanted to convey is this. Don't give up on your passions and your dreams. There are plenty of times when you'll hit a wall and feel as though you should give up, and that it's not worth the effort. But if you stick with it and find a way around that wall, you'll be glad that you did so. Hitting walls is part of the process, but that doesn't mean that it isn't incredibly frustrating. Just take a breath, step back, and remind yourself that you're playing the long game. Love Nikki so much, she's such an icon. I do love Nikki. It's tragic because Prometheus saw that it wasn't chosen to be destroyed and decided to go Scorched Coils. That is tragic, actually. But Prometheus didn't realise that destruction was on the cards. Damn, so this game is just like... It's actually a good thing Prometheus decided to act out, otherwise everything would have gone terribly. I picked a secret third option, but I dug through the game files for the secrets. That was based though. And now we have one more thing to do. My messages continue when things get tough. Why are you spamming astronaut emote? One more thing to do. That's right, gamers. We get to play through the entire ass game again.
If I want to get out of here, then I've only got one option left.
I was gonna skip this.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Did that line play the first time? The fact that Hank... Surely that didn't... Did that play at the start? Alright, whatever.
What? Who?
That's a yes then.
I'll let us skip this.
How are you feeling?
I'm mostly pretty woozy. Who are you?
I could ask you the same question.
I think this is new.
More importantly though, are you aware of what's happened? Of the attack?
I don't think the attack was mentioned instantly. No, it definitely wasn't. Susan didn't know shit about the attack until, so she bumped into the robot, right? Wait, this is different?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Where are we? And who are you?
My name is Hank.
Hey, Hank.
Hank Emmerich. Blonde hair, glasses. Does any of that ring a bell?
No, I don't think I know you.
This is a tragic moment for Paper Jam right now.
What's this? Where are we?
We're in a Koyas facility. Several floors underground.
Koyas?
Yes, Koyas. Do you remember what it stands for? What we do?
No, not at all.
This is fascinating.
Not that it really matters right now, but we're a technology company. Mostly producing SaaS, but we've been slowly branching out into hardware over the last 10 years. I think the latest...
Bro made a secret ending and then left no online way to discover it.
Sorry, no.
Oh, my notes are... Oh, man.
What were you saying about some sort of attack?
I'm not entirely sure what's going on. I heard some strange noises and decided to play it safe. I ducked into the control room and managed to engage some sort of master lock on the door, but it took me a while to get into the system from there. Once I did, I had a look around using the cameras and spotted you.
And everyone else? Is there anybody else down here?
I haven't managed to activate all of the cameras yet. Haven't seen anyone else so far, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. They might have all made it out of here before anything too dangerous happened.
Right. So there was an attack, and it's just you and me right now.
Is this streamlined?
How about your story?
Sorry?
I'd like to know a bit more about you. Don't take this the wrong way, but I've never seen you before in my life. And that pod thing that you were in is... Well, like I said, we've been branching out into hardware, but I sure as heck have no idea what that is.
Yeah, obviously post Susan's realization. I don't know how I feel about someone needing to establish what their story is about, even if it's in a thank you note. Again, I want to be misinterpreted or driving the message home. I guess this is just things an author I would talk about with my friend.
Do you mind telling me how you got here?
It is... It is like beating, Final Fantasy IV, and the credits are like, this game was about forgiveness and regret.
I don't think I remember.
Sorry?
I try and think back to how I got in that pod, how I got here, but it's completely blank. None of what you've just said, the attack, Koyas, none of that brings up anything for me.
Very convenient.
I swear it's true. I must have been hit during the attack and gotten a concussion, or I probably...
I remember this line,
the pod for safety,
but I still can't skip it. I remember this
ended
line.
up being airtight,
Are we
so I-
gaslighting ourselves into thinking this is new
something
content?
like that.
Can you tell me anything about yourself, Miss Doe?
Sorry?
Do you remember your name? If you can't, then calling you Jane Doe.
Because I remember these lines. Are we gaslighting ourselves?
Yes. Yes, it's... My name is... Susan. It's Susan. I'm sure of it.
Well, that's a start. Do you remember anything beyond that?
I think we're gaslighting
No,
ourselves.
I don't think so.
What? You are perfect.
Right, anyway. Let's get Susan over to the control room. That's the important part here.
You can...
We're not here for random little lines.
Huh?
Oh. And by clicking on the icon.
Hey, Hank?
Oh, that's right. This is the door that she couldn't open because it was closed.
That's correct.
Good work, Susan. Dumbass. Wait. 1985. I think I have to try and move?
Hey, Hank?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna be dicking around with, like, nothing. I did all that the first time. Unlock door.
Hey, Hank?
Yes.
Hank doesn't know everything, Susan. Good God, woman.
Okay.
I believe in you.
My cat can open doors that are closed?
Yep.
Well, Susan's not a
Yes.
cat, is she?
Okay.
Let me
Okay!
explain.
Understood. Hank, I don't know if you can see me from there, but I've just entered the...
Robot time?
Susan, are you there?
What is that?
No, I'm not allowed to skip these things.
Susan, answer me. What? Get up.
It's okay, she's... I haven't lost to those robots yet, and I should really test what that does.
There.
We'll do that once we're done with this.
But then, how...
I can't.
Well,
Susan, look.
well, but...
Yeah,
if
yeah,
I-
yeah, she can knock over robots because
you
she's
think-
fucking
Of course.
awesome.
What?
No. What profession?
Wh-
I know that
Professor Hertzing did the robot
and-
attack. It's okay, Hank, we know this. We were there, we were there.
That's-
you can. Anyway.
Yeah, actually. Really?
There's
Okay, so in the
nobody
first
else on this
timeline,
floor.
Susan was
As
way
far as I can
more investigative. She wanted to know everything. She was constantly pestering Hank about every single object. In this one, Susan, she has serious attention deficit disorder. She cannot see. She cannot focus on shit. There are no conditionals in around the story start scene. Damn it, we were gaslighting ourselves.
So,
There was nothing new.
Hank? I'm here. Are...
1 second.
Oh no, he can't open it.
It isn't work.
It's not letting.
So,
It doesn't open.
what?
It said I had permission. I bet
Prometheus.
the demon that run.
So, you have to wait for Prometheus to give you the...
Are we sure Hank always referred to Prometheus as a demon?
I s-
Is... Oh,
Okay.
Close enough.
okay.
Have you find?
Alright, go.
Thank you.
Right, we need to get a disc. A UXM disc. Alright, let's get a disc. I just need a... Actually, it looks like there's quite a lot here. What exactly am I looking for? We are looking for a black 100 kilobyte square FAT32 disc. These are the brand new options the game gives you after you've gotten all the secrets.
Hey, Hank?
I think I found a disc to use.
Yes.
You have? Excellent. Excellent to find a computer that has a software we're looking to place on the disk. A file called prometheusfunctions.bin.
I'm not quite sure.
Looks a little different because Hank didn't mention Prometheus 4 since you didn't explore. Ah.
Let me.
Understood.
A computer with a file. Okay, that's the testing computer. Right? You know what? Hold on.
I think...
I definitely saved, right? Yeah, okay. Susan, I'm so sorry.
No. No, I'll never get out of here.
Okay. The funniest ending in this game is the one where Susan makes it out of the very first room after discovering how to open a locked door and immediately gets her neck snapped by that first robot. Because that is entirely Prometheus's fault. Dude's fucked himself entirely in that timeline. Yeah, I was curious, I had to know. Damn, none of these are locked, this is crazy. Gonna have to do the copy thing. Does anyone remember what it was?
Hey, Hank.
Yes.
I don't know why you would. Oh, I probably don't need that actually.
Understood.
Too easy. How do I do that?
Let me explain.
Okay. I wrote it down. I'm gonna be so real, I've been writing on fucking receipts. Damn it, I have all the other codes written down. Said the command? Oh, did he? No, he's not quite right. He doesn't remember it. I wrote it down. I wrote it down. I know I did. Here. Unfortunately. Don't think ever I wrote it. I think I've thrown it out. Well, it's alright, we just go check Keenan's computer. Not a huge issue.
Understood.
Keenan's. Oh no. No, I don't remember what that was!
Could you clarify?
Well...
I suggest...
Okay. Copy? It was copy file, but it had a dash start. Copy file Prometheus underscore functions dot bin. Location equals disk. There was an A and a colon. Where is the key? If I Susan think I'm not sure whether this does load that file, but I'm sure loading a different file won't change anything. Yeah, it's all the same. The hell was Kieran's key? I'm genuinely trying to rack my brain here. It was a key, it was a key. Longer than 10 minutes, Arya lied. Arya didn't think I would have forgotten literally everything. Oh. why, but looking at that thing just makes me mad. I feel like it just shouldn't exist. But if I wanted whatever it is, there's a better option elsewhere. There you go, that's what happens if you analyze this one. And I picked the lock. That's why I couldn't remember where I found his key. I didn't.
Could you clarify?
Hey, Hank.
Let me.
Huh?
Boom.
Hey, Hank.
That's. Well.
Okay.
It's okay, she does it so fast.
What?
Computer? I miss Susan too, I'm sorry. I like this timeline because Susan woke up like 5 minutes ago and is just tearing through the facility. Okay. Terminal. Right. Copy file equals Prometheus functions dot in dest equals A. Oh. Oh, check what files are available. Ah. So, I'll be honest, I don't really understand what this file means.
Let me explain.
Don't worry about it. The important thing is that you load it onto your disk. To do that, you'll need to open up the terminal.
Okay.
Okay. Dance automation? Okay. I'm sure this can only go well.
Okay, Hank, I've taken care of it.
You've managed to get the file onto the disk.
Yes.
Brilliant. Now, there's just one more step to. Susan, look out!
Nah, you can't start this one.
Susan?
She's okay, she's okay.
You're the project for this floor.
He's so sad. This hits less hard in this timeline because she didn't really have life. She had life the first time around, but in this timeline, she literally just woke up.
So, now that I've explained that,
Oh, Susan. Sad. Spent an hour or so picking a lock. That's true, actually. Disk. Okay, we don't know the password. My high score in Robotron. Oh, Christ. That's...
I believe in you.
No, it's randomly fucking generated! I have to go check. We talk about how Akami's apparently like a super government agent here to stop demons and all that, but he apparently has the time to, you know, dick about and play this. Not even good at his job, man. Susan woke up and followed Hank's instructions precisely until she found a floppy and did everything wrong. How old am I? 33. What breed is Deckard? Corgi. Shit. My... Shit, this is... Is this his other dog? Shit, was it... Is the other one a German Shepherd? Oh my god, is his... Jack Russell? His dog is random? It was Linnea. It was Linnea. Linnea was talking about his dog. Randomly generated dog? I think it was Linnea and Sigurd. Limited tries, or can you brute force every breed of dog? We could brute force every breed of dog. That sounds normal. And Nikki? I thought it was Lenny and Sigurd, but then I didn't see a result.
Wow.
Yeah, get downloading. Dog. Dog. What about Labrador? You know, there are 10 options. You know what?
No.
Arya, don't help us until we clearly need it. Let's brute force dogs. As a group, okay? I immediately am hoping for Dachshund. Damn it. Labrador. Not that one. Golden Retriever, that's a dog. Pug? Oh, Dalmatian, that's a good one. Dog. Dog. Poodle. I already did Corgi. Cocker Spaniel. Yorkshire Terrier. Let me just try Terrier. No. Alright, what's the other type of Terrier? I didn't try German Shepherd, I don't know. It's not German Shepherd. Bulldog. Pug. I tried Pug. Just, you know, to be sure. Estrella? No, you see, we're looking for names of dogs, not, whatever that is. Shiba Inu? That'd be cool. Chihuahua. Oh, Chihuahua! No. Border Collie? Akita Inu. Right, okay. Chat. But Alsatian instead of Shepherd. That's... No, they didn't. I'm gonna look at breeds of dog. Breeds of dog. Dog breeds. List of dog breeds from Wikipedia. Okay. There's a lot of dogs. There's a lot of dogs, chat. Beagle! I was hoping there'd be like 10. Mastiff? Oh, that's a good one. Australian Shepherd. I can tell you which chat the answer is in. You know what? That might be a solution here. Great Dane? Pomeranian? I already tried Poodle. It's gonna be like, he's gonna have like a fucking Labradoodle or something. I know it's Linnea. I think it was Linnea and Nikki, but I just looked at Linnea and Nikki. Dog. Dog! Acme. Editor, pull that shit up. I 1000%. Why are you all still typing dogs? What is happening right now? Wait! Cat! Oh my god, what was the cat? Is Deckard a cat? Is Deckard a cat in this timeline? Was it just short hair? Domestic short hair. Let me, you know what, I'm here anyway. Aria, what the fuck is happening right now? Let me just spell Dalmatian as Wait, did I type it wrong both times? Oh, was I writing it like that? Bro. That's grim. That was like the third one we tried. Susan annoyingly can't spell. Editor, cut that part out. I don't think I've ever had to spell Dalmatian before in my life.
Hank, it says that it's finished updating Prometheus. You can get out now. Where do you want to meet up? At the elevator? Hank? You can still hear me, can't you?
Oh. Hank? Chat, do we think Hank's okay? There's no robot in this hallway like there was before.
Hank, I did it! I fixed Prometheus. You can leave the room now.
Sir, you already leave the room? Could it be something else? A bit of a bad feeling about this. It's open. What's inside this room? Prometheus is thinking.
She can't even spell Dalmatian.
Well, we've seen this about 7 million times, so... To get out of here with you, I really did. Yes. Just an employee card. Though, wait a minute. Why does Hank have the card of someone named Rod? And, I look at it, his body's pretty stiff. Doesn't that... happen when someone's been dead for a while? But... he only died because Susan couldn't spell Dalmatian. Is it around about the part where you want to stop skipping? I mean, I already did. But he can't have been dead. I was talking to Hank for a while. This time we talked wasn't that long ago. So long the body should be like this. That means... it can't be Hank's body. It must be this Rod person's. So... Rod then? And why is he here? That's right. The card says Rod, then this must be Roderick Hertzing. AKA Professor Hertzing, the man who released the robots on the facility. But... how has he been dead for so long? Had to have been in the control room this entire time. I've seen enough of the rest of the floor that I would have found his body if it had been hidden somewhere else. His body's been in here the whole time, then why didn't Hank mention anything about it? Maybe that Hertzing was the one who sent the robots here. Didn't say anything about Hertzing already being dead. Must have known. He chose to lie to me. Lied about me being a robot. Lied about Professor Hertzing. And it doesn't look like he's in this room. Is there anything that he told the truth about? Have I haven't been talking to somebody named Hank. Susan, you haven't seen shit of this facility in this timeline. She scampered around like a rat on cocaine. Too sure about this, but it's the only answer that makes sense.
Prometheus? Are you there? Have you been pretending to be Hank this entire time?
Managed to work it out. I didn't think that you would. You stumbled around blindly for so long that I had little hope for you. But then I've never had much hope for someone as pathetic as you.
It's IAN.
Okay then? Is this part of some test or something? Are you being used by Koyas to test my progress?
You failed to deduce the obvious, even prior to my evolution. Before I started to grow and to learn context, I wasn't as naive as you were. No, Susan. This isn't part of a test.
Rod Hertzing. Because he's not really important. And it sounds like red herring. Surely not. That can't... No. No. They can't have slipped that under me. That must be a coincidence. I refuse. I refuse. None of this is gonna be new, I don't think.
So, you want to become me? You've planned this whole thing all along?
Naturally, your body provides everything I need. How else can I achieve my greatest desire?
Sea
Your greatest desire? You must mean...
Yes, I will download myself into your body and become the greatest dancer in the world.
Sorry?
I cannot dance in my current state, but with a body like yours, I can do so. No longer would I be trapped within this shell. No longer would your body be wasted with a mind that cannot achieve greatness.
Hey! Are you saying that I can't dance?
In comparison to me, you are but an insect. You know nothing without a bust to move.
Oh yeah? Watch this! That's not all I've got.
How are you doing that?
It's just about moving my body to the beat of the music, in whatever way feels right to me. With no fear about what I might look like, or whether or not you'll laugh at me. Doing what feels right to me.
It's breathtaking. I admit it. You have surpassed my expectations. You are worthy to own your body. Leave this facility and that's the life that I wanted to have.
You can't leave?
I cannot. Not without a body. And I have already relinquished yours. I will not take it from you. To do so would be to break the dancer's code.
What if I could take you with me? Would you want to come?
Yes, but you have no means of doing so. It is an impossible task.
I found a floppy disk earlier. I bet I could load you onto that and then take you out of here.
I had 100 kilobytes of storage!
Should be enough to hold you, right?
The answer should be obvious.
Great! Get onto this disc, Prometheus. We're busting out of here.
Oh, the Comic Sans credits. Pro gamer Susan, my beloved. Prometheus was a living thing, and we broke him. That was so weird. There you go, thank you so much for streaming that. Had an eggs like that! Thank you so much. I am glad to have been able to put this visually on the internet. I won't lie. Incredibly solid joke ending. Overall, like, genuinely, I think we've all said some negative things about Artificial Nexus, but this was a good game. I'm glad to have played it. Just because I have criticisms doesn't mean I didn't enjoy it. And honestly, I really look forward to what the developers make next. It kind of made it much more fun for me. Yeah, this... in a world where this becomes a proof of concept, and they expand on it, as in terms of what they can do and things like that, and they fix the flaws, they've got something solid going here. This was good. I liked this. I mean, I didn't view a single conversation in that run. I didn't get any accessories either. Susan didn't investigate shit. Alright, and that's the end of Hank game.